In the last video, we looked at how to make sure your audio and MIDI hardware is set up properly and recognized by Logic. In this video, I want to go over some of the conceptual differences between audio files and MIDI files, and audio regions and MIDI regions. Now, the window you're looking at right now is called the Arrange window, and this is the main area where you'll be doing most of your work within Logic, like recording and editing and arranging your projects. Your audio and MIDI files that you're going to either record or import into the projects appear on the tracks as rectangular blocks, and these blocks are called regions. Now, there are two types of regions: audio regions and MIDI regions. Audio regions refer to or point to an underlying audio file that they're reading from. Audio regions are like start and end points that allow you to play back a portion of an audio file. You can have as many regions as you want, all associated with the same file, each playing back different portions of that file. So for example, if you record 8 bars of a drummer playing, you're going to have an audio file in your audio files folder that's 8 bars long, and by default you'll have a region in your Arrange window here that's going to be 8 bars long corresponding to that file. But you can create additional regions to play back, let's say, only 1 bar of that drum groove, or 2 bars of it, or 1 beat of it, and you can repeat the regions. So you can have many or unlimited numbers of regions, meaning small playback sections pointing to the master audio file. Now, MIDI regions, on the other hand, contain MIDI data events. They don't actually contain any audio the way that audio files do. They can be imported or exported as separate files from your session, but for the most part, when you're working with them from within Logic, they're stored as part of this project file. So for the most part, you're not going to be dealing with them as separate media. It's all going to be data contained in here in the Arrange window. So unlike audio files, MIDI files contain no actual sound. They contain events. And these events act like a set of instructions. They tell the software instrument that they're triggering, or the external MIDI device that they're triggering, what notes to play and exactly when to play them, how long or short those notes should be, what velocity they should be triggered at, and that kind of information. Now, MIDI regions also contain events called continuous controller messages. Now, these are playback parameters that can affect the sounds that are being triggered. So they can affect things like modulation or pitch bend or panning or volume. And there are a variety of ways of editing all these different types of MIDI data events within Logic. So the important thing to understand with MIDI is that it's triggering another source that's generating the sound. For the most part, when you're working within Logic, it'll probably be software instruments, but can easily be external MIDI. So it triggers them with note information and continuous controller information that'll affect playback parameters. So those are the basic differences between audio and MIDI files and regions. It's important to understand that. So stay tuned, that's it for now. In the next video, we're going to start looking around the Arrange window.